This video is specifically for Limp Criticism. I'm currently having a lot of hand pain and issues, and typing is being very painful. I have more problems when I've been up all night stressed out like I have been, and I've also landed on my hand several times while falling because of a twisted ankle. I don't want to get into all the details of my disability, but I would actually enjoy being able to talk to you. When there are disabled people who have managed to make some sort of life for themselves, I want to know the motherfucking secret. How the fuck do you work when, wake up, get out of bed, cook some food, and just so tired when I go back to sleep, everything hurts? Everything hurts all the time. My disorder is incurable, untreatable, progressive, degenerative. There's only 200 people worldwide who've been diagnosed with it, most of whom are children who have it way worse than me. That's why I want to be appreciative. I seem to have a super mild form of the KIF1A related spastic paraplegia. I don't, with the Charcot-Marie tooth disease and the pontocerebellar hypoplasia, I think those are heterozygous, not homozygous, which means I would only have some effect instead of all of them. So instead of missing my cerebellum, I might just have an issue with it. I don't know. I haven't been fully tested for the specifics of that. I've had genetic testing that tells me I have these issues, but not to what extent fully. And I'm getting dizzy, so I'm going to try to end this because I got to get to the dispensary. I want to be able to have a life. I don't know how. And whenever I ask for help, motherfuckers just tell me I'm making excuses. When I say, how do I overcome this? They tell me something that will not work for me. I have issues like not being able to fucking keep track of who my doctors are. I can't remember all the shit. I can't keep the appointments in line. So I try getting in touch with people to help me be able to do phone calls and stuff, because I try to make a phone call and I'm having panic attacks because I get the list of 600 motherfucking doctors, and I call and it's a loud screeching in my ear because it's a fax machine, and I call and it's a McDonald's, and I call and that doctor's dead, and I call and they don't take my insurance, and I call and they do take my insurance but not that version, and I call and they do take my insurance but they're not taking new patients. Hours and hours and hours, days on end of calling to not even get a new doctor, to just be told none of these people are actually capable of seeing me. That I've called people's houses looking for doctors because their phone number was listed on the site. Okay? So I try to get someone to help me with these calls, telling them I can't fucking handle making these phone calls anymore. I'm freaking out. I'm having panic attacks. It takes me days to work up the courage to make a call anymore. Their solution? You should call Medicaid. They'll have a list of providers for you. It's not accessibility if you're telling someone who needs a wheelchair that they need to walk up 15 flights of stairs to get their wheelchair. I need help that absolutely no one seems to be able to or willing to give to me. I try to ask for help and I don't even know what kind of help I actually need. I don't know what kind of help is available to me. All I know is my entire life I've been asking for help and people have been telling me that all I do is complain. I complain because I ask for help and people tell me all I do is complain. People tell me I'm stupid. I say, teach me. They say, ha ha, you're stupid. How the fuck does that make sense? Sorry, I'm trying to get away from the angry ranting. But I don't know how that's supposed to happen when I am still living a life where the maximum amount of money I could ever have to my name is $2,000, and it's been that price since 1970, which is 20 years before I was born. $2,000 is the maximum amount I can own. Rent around here, $1,200 a month. You want to move somewhere? First, last, and security. Security can be up to 1.5 months rent. So that's up to $4,200 just to move to my own place. And I'm not legally allowed to have more than $2,000. I don't know what to do. I want to do something different. I don't know how. I don't know how. Unless somehow someone comes along my videos from like a TV station is like, this weirdo could be funny if we like gave them information on how to do comedy instead of just thinking they're funny and parroting their jokes that they've rehearsed a million times at the camera and possibly not making sense to anyone. Like, oh, look how exuberantly they move around. Like, if someone discovers me and then, like, I'm going to be given a permanent, forever, ever health plan and health insurance that I'm never going to lose. I've been ill my whole life. It took me years to get Social Security. Before that, I had nearly $30,000 in medical debt because an ambulance is $7,000 goddamn motherfucking dollars for a 10-minute ride. Long story short, if you have actual advice on how I can do something to not just be living off my grandmother, I want to know it. And I'm goddamn motherfucking sick of people telling me I'm making excuses. I have struggles in my life because I am one of 200 people diagnosed worldwide with a disorder that when I was diagnosed with it, the doctor said maybe in a few years, if more people get diagnosed with it, maybe we might know more about it. You have real advice? I want to talk to you. Seriously.